I'm not going to give it all away. Lots of announcements will happen along the entire afternoon. But all I can tell you is everybody here, you guys are supposed to be the VIPs, the journalists, the press, and everybody out there, the fans. Get onto social media right now. Get onto social media right now. You know the hashtags, you know the name of the phone, you know the name of the company. Lots of prizes and phones coming your way. So be extremely active on social media all through. And as soon as we can get the microphone, do not get so excited. The VIPs, the journalists, the press, and everybody out there, the fans.
Okay. Are we good?
Get onto social media right now.
Okay, let me just try and see if it's...
Okay, so now this is what we're going to do today. First and foremost, I've heard this rumor. Every company just switch that off then. Okay, so let's switch off the other one and I'll take it forward with this one. So you know, the microphones are not made by OnePlus. So therefore, the fact that they are failing is a good way to know that you need great companies to do great things. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, I've heard rumors that the OnePlus 5 community, family, fan club, is by far the most excitable and especially the most passionate of them all. Now, I've heard this. Today, we're going to prove it. Let's see if this actually happens. Okay, so first and foremost, every single one of you, along with me, let's see just how much passion there is in your voice. I don't want you to demonstrate with any other organs or body parts, just with your voice, the passion that you have. Let's just find out. What does OnePlus stand for? What's the tagline? Okay, now that doesn't sound like a really passionate fan club out here. Let's try this again, but this time we'll compete against each other. So you guys are fan club 1, everybody out here, you guys are a smaller group, so be even more passionate. Fan club 2, right here is fan club 3, all the divisions, you guys are fan club 4, okay? So let's try this, starting with fan club 1. I really want to hear this because I've heard it all the while. OnePlus has been telling me, no fans like OnePlus. When I say 3, I want to hear never settle. 1, 2, 3, go. Wow, even you guys did it. Damn good, okay. Okay, Bani Singh, yeah, okay. Okay, so you guys got Bani power and amplification right here. All right, now you guys, I said lower numbers, Bani helped them a little. All right, at the count of 3, no, at the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you two are going to be my jury, okay? Tell me who did well till now. We've got 2, we have 2 more to go. Now this time I want to hear just OnePlus. Not never settle, just the words OnePlus. All right, at the count of 5. Remember, smaller group again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Okay, so OnePlus gets even more passion. Okay, now we're going to do just the number 5. Nothing else. Just when I say 5, shout out 5. Everything you've got in it, because this is the last one. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Do we have a winner? So I can't hear you at all, so I'm going to translate it for you. We are live across millions. Yeah, let's do this. All right.
Yeah. We obviously think that the Never Settle group, you guys did amazing. Congratulations. If I had a phone, I would give you all phones. But to be honest, this OnePlus group did a fabulous job. Never settle, never settle.
Thanks a lot. Thanks. So in every which way, what did we finally get? OnePlus wins. Excellent. Okay, so listen, we have so much to do today, so many different things that we have to do on this stage. We've got to get the OnePlus 5 launch going. We're going to understand a lot about the product, what went into it. Finally, and most importantly, what are the specs? What's it priced at? And right at the top, how do you get your hands on it today? I'm saying it again. How do you get your hands on it today? So let's do this. Let's get started with everything we have for this. Remember, once again, I'm saying it, get onto social media. Lots of prizes to be won. Lots of activities going on right now. You log on to Twitter, Facebook, or any of the other social medias. You'll see it happening. Lots of things for all of you right now. Time to win a lot of goodies. And remember, I will have some interactive games with all you fans right here and give away some prizes. But that's a little later. Time now to get introduced to the phone. Time now to get introduced to the person who will take you through that. Kyle Jung, Global Head of Marketing. Can I have you on stage? Kyle.
Hey. Thanks, Rajiv. Appreciate it. How's everybody doing today? Great. My name's Kyle. I'm head of global marketing for OnePlus, and I want to thank you all for being here today. Those of you that are here with us in Mumbai and everybody else watching across India. It's been an interesting journey for us at OnePlus, and on that journey, the India chapter specifically is very special to us. Now, I know a lot of you out there are familiar with OnePlus, familiar with our brand, and familiar with our products. But some of you, I think, may be a little bit newer to us. So today, to start, what we wanted to do was just go back and tell you why we started OnePlus. And really, it's kind of simple, okay? So we have a simple mission, and all it was basically to make the best products. And the reason we kind of came up with this mission was we looked around, and basically the phones out there weren't phones that we ourselves wanted to use. So if you looked around, you'd see a couple things. You'd see phones with features that were kind of just different for the sake of being different, but weren't really based on any real user benefit. You'd also look and you'd see phones where there really wasn't as much attention to detail. You'd see phones with gaps and lines that weren't misaligned. And so I think for us, when we started, basically all we were trying to do was make a phone that we ourselves wanted to use. And so I guess the second question for that is, how? How do you deliver on the mission? And so I think for us, it's probably two things that we thought about at the start. The first thing was having a dedication to having everything be based on the user experience being the center of everything. And then I think the second thing for us was having a real focus and attention to detail that we thought was probably missing in the rest of the mobile phone industry. And so I think for us, what that really meant was developing a phone where it was the design, the hardware, and the software all working together. And working together to give you the feeling when you're using it for the 100th time, it felt the same way as when you took it out of the box and used it for the first time. And so really, I heard you guys say it before, that's really what our slogan is, never settle, in terms of making great products without compromise. And so, as a young company, to get there, for us, a lot of this was about constantly improving and getting better. And that was kind of a theme for us. So when we started the company not that long ago, we felt like there might be a lot of you out there, or hopefully some of you out there, that shared kind of the never settle philosophy. Well, we hope there was. And so before we ever even made a product, we started a community. And that community spoke and talked, and they discussed what was important to them in a phone. And a lot of those insights went into our first device, the OnePlus One. And so when we were getting ready to launch the OnePlus One, we hoped maybe some people would be interested, but we weren't sure. And finally, when we launched, it did a little bit better than we expected. And to sell 1.5 million phones in the first year as a young company, first device, is probably unprecedented. But I think most importantly for us, it meant something else. And it confirmed something for us. And it confirmed that there were a lot more of you out there that shared the never settle philosophy. So next up for us was the OnePlus 2 and the OnePlus Both devices received a tremendous amount of attention globally, and most importantly for us, really showed the passion that users had for OnePlus and the brand. Last year, we launched the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 3T. And for us, basically back to the theme of continuous improvement, we took our learnings as a company of 2016. At the same time in India, we were also lucky enough to get a very positive reception from you guys, both in the India press and users. In fact, the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 3T were the highest rated smartphones on Amazon India. And I think most importantly, the users and our fans and our community here in India really had a strong response to the products. And I think it's funny when people ask me, oh, we go Europe, North America, here, people always ask me, where are the most passionate fans? You know what I always tell them? You know where they are?
Hi. Yeah, this is my name, you guys. Watch this for a long time. Yeah, I am Brian Yoon, and from OnePlus, and I'm a design director, and I'm working to improve the user experience of the OnePlus devices. So I'm here today to talk about the design and story of the OnePlus 5. So for the great product, first thing many people will notice is the design, absolutely. So a smartphone is made of with thousands of different individual elements. And our design isn't done until they all fit together perfectly and nothing goes out of the place. And detail matters a lot for us. And we took our obsession with design very, very seriously. In the back panel, the approach we have taken is highly integrated. So two crescent antennas. The two crescent antenna has polished it really carefully, so it looks like there's no extra line on the back of the device, and which improves the sense that the phone consists of the single unibody. And on the front panel, we use the new kind of coating, so which can hide the home button, LEDs, light sensors, and other elements on the front panel. And the side bezel of the OnePlus 5 is 10% narrower than its predecessor. So this will make you feel more comfortable when you grab the phone and use your phone in your hand. And with the fifth generation of the 2.5D Gorilla Glass, the front of the OnePlus 5 is more seamless than ever before. And this is the ideal unibody that OnePlus has always pursued. And with the design language of the OnePlus 5, we also hope to create the kind of the beauty that lasts, both visually and physically. So we wanted to keep our design heritage from past devices. And one of these elements is a continuous hard edge. And in the OnePlus 5, this line gives the device a visually sleek appearance. And this differentiate the OnePlus 5 from others. So what does the improved design of the OnePlus 5 look like? We made more rounded curvature for ensuring the OnePlus 5 to fit in the palm of your hand. The horizon line is the dynamically curved line that characterizes the body of the OnePlus 5. And at every angle, the horizon line looks visually sleek. And initially, we drew the inspiration from the luxury car design, so which used the powerful line to highlight the strength and agility of the car. And this is also the most expensive design in OnePlus history. And it is for finding the best angle for your palm. And it took us over 100 physical iterations to reach a design for the back panel that was both functionally slim and visually stunning. After over a year, finally, we can bring you the phone with the best feeling in your hand. When you hold your phone, you will immediately notice how slim it is. At 7.25 millimeters, the OnePlus 5 is the most slimmest OnePlus flagship ever. And another feature that stands out is the alert slider on the left side, which is a kind of iconic feature of the OnePlus devices, and which allows you to control how and when you are alerted right from your pocket using 3 different notification profiles. And right below, you have the volume rocker. Hello? Yes. And power button is on the right side. And SIM tray is over there. And on the front, you will find a 16-megapixel camera for crystal clear selfie and the live streaming. And if you see carefully, then you can find the speaker grill on the top of the device. And fingerprinter scanner has embedded in home button, and which can unlock your phone in just 0.2 of a second. So great design is also about being customer-focused. So we asked this question to our community. Yeah, we did. So on the bottom, we kept the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack on the OnePlus 5. Because it's required by you, it's required by the customers. So we couldn't just leave out it because of our design, because the customer is always our focus in every way. And USB Type-C port is right next to the headphone jack, and all the buttons and ports on the OnePlus 5 have been etched to fit in perfectly with the overall design. And I want to talk about the colors. So today we bring you the 2 color option of the OnePlus 5 at launch. So first one is the midnight black, and second color option is slate gray. The OnePlus color always has its character. It's not just for the eye dazzling or exaggerated. It is very elegant color. And especially slate gray, it's a kind of the deep and layered color. So before we move on, let's recap what sets the design of the OnePlus 5 apart. We offer a unibody design, and thanks to the horizon line, a slightly rounded edge and curved back panel for enduring the tactile feeling in your hand, and 2 color options, midnight black and slate gray. So everything we did to OnePlus 5 is for creating the best feeling when you hold or view your devices. So I believe you will feel it when you hold it in your hand much more obviously. So let me introduce Sherman Kopetz. He's our product manager behind the OnePlus 5, and he will tell you more of the details about the OnePlus 5. Please welcome Sherman Kopetz.
Thank you, Brian. Kasakai, Mumbai. My name is Szymon Kopecz, and about a year ago, I have joined team working on OnePlus 5. It has been a time of great challenge and efforts, but I'm fairly confident to say that we have came up with the best OnePlus phone yet. Before we move on, I would like to give you a heads up. What you are about to see is the most powerful spec sheet of 2017. Yeah, go for it. Even though it might seem a little bit technical, I'm confident that it reflects our approach to user experience as the most important factor while creating a smartphone. Let's start with heart of our device, our new processor, Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 with 8 cores with 8 cores made in 10 nanometer processing technology with clock speed up to 2.45, is the most powerful processor you can find on market right now. We are also confident that our users travel a lot, and this is why our goal was to create one device fitting global needs. With support to 6 modes and 34 network bands, as well as 141 combinations, we are able to provide our users fast internet all around the world. Also, thanks to MIMO technology, we are providing fastest Wi-Fi on mobile. Our battery has a capacity of 3,300 mAh and, of course, supports our beloved dash charge. Our ceramic fingerprint scanner unlocks your phone in just 0.2 seconds. Our screen size, as always, is 5.5 inches. This is also best-in-class optic AMOLED. But this year we have something special. We also support DCI P3 color gamut to make the best out of color on your screen. In terms of cameras, we have not only improved our main 16-megapixel sensor, but we have also added second 20-megapixel telephoto lens. And this preset gives us the highest resolution on any dual camera system. In terms of storage, this time we are supporting with up to 128 gigabytes of storage made in the latest UFS 2.1 standard, supporting dual lane technology for the fastest reading and writing of data on your phone. In terms of RAM, ever since the OnePlus One, we have been setting bar really high. And this time, with up to 8 gigabytes of the fastest and latest LPDDR4X storage, we are raising this bar again. We know that some might say that 8 gigabytes of RAM is a little bit overkill, but we think otherwise. We believe that as smartphones are becoming the primary device in our lives, it makes a lot of sense to provide you with more storage, more memory than your average desktop. The other important aspect is that we want to future-proof our user for at least next 2 years. As you might have noticed, this spec sheet looked really impressive and really powerful. And now I'd like to dig a little bit deeper into key component of our phone, processor Qualcomm Snapdragon 835. And for that, I would like to invite on stage Senior Vice President of Qualcomm, Sanjay Mehta.
Thanks. Well, thank you, Shimon. Thanks for the introduction. It's an honor to be here to address this group. We believe a truly smooth user experience and a flagship mobile platform go hand in hand like bread and butter. The new Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 fits greatly with the OnePlus 5 device. Small in size, but big on features. The Snapdragon 835 platform, with its advanced 10-nanometer process technology, is 35% smaller and uses 25% less battery power than its previous designs. It enables robust processing, groundbreaking battery efficiency, superior connectivity, and delivers innovative user experiences. Simply, you can open up all your favorite applications, juggle them, and it has the power to do them simultaneously. Delivering up to 25% faster graphics rendering and 60 times more display colors compared to the previous designs. Qualcomm Adreno 540 GPU supports real-life quality visuals for exciting, immersive experiences. From the lightning-fast streaming video and audio to alternate reality exploration to machine learning capabilities that can personalize your experience, we've been working on the new Snapdragon 835 for over 1 year. I'm sure it'll provide the most demanding users enough power needed to exceed their expectations. We've also upgraded the HVX technology together with OnePlus, using the DSP to get faster image processing. HVX is a co-processing image processing unit, and it's capable of processing over 100 megapixels in parallel each time, compared to the CPU, which can only process 1 to 2 megapixels at a time. You can imagine how much better and faster the image processing capability on the OnePlus 5 device. The OnePlus 5 device is among a few mobile devices that are going to be launched this year in India on a Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 mobile platform. Last but not least, I want to talk a little bit about the powerful connectivity capability in the Snapdragon 835. OnePlus, you heard, can support all air interface modes and can provide band frequency in over 30 cases. What does that mean? That means that virtually everywhere in the world where you go, you can turn on your OnePlus device and it's just simply going to work. As we heard earlier, people travel around the globe, and this is a truly global SKU. It goes a long way to prove our dedication to the Indian market and our desire to deliver the best products directly to the Indian consumers. Snapdragon 835, more power to power users. Thank you for your time. Now back to you, Shimon.
Thank you, Sanjay. Now I would like to talk about camera. I'm glad that you're excited as I am about the camera. Smartphones has been catching up with DSLRs for as long as I can remember. And the race has been really tight and successful, especially in the last couple of years. But we have almost reached a limit of what we can do. And it's simply due to physical space. Professional cameras have sensor with size of up to 50 times larger than what you can find on a smartphone. And if we were about to fit what you can find in DSLR in terms of specs to smartphone, it would look like this. But today, OnePlus is bridging the gap between DSLR camera and smartphone camera. We have not only improved our main 60-megapixel sensor that is tailor-made for us, and it's called IMX398, but we have also introduced second 20-megapixel telephoto lens. With this preset, we have the highest resolution on any dual camera system. With this preset, we are able to detect distance between object in a background and a sensor. And because of that, we have a lot of cool features to show you. We also strongly believe that two-camera sensor is a way better solution than just one color sensor and one monochromatic sensor. So a little bit technical, and I would like to break it down for you into user stories. Let's start with dual camera zoom. Because now we are having two cameras, the primary one and the telephoto lens, and because of the way how they intelligently work together and switch in between them, we are able to zoom with minimal loss to clarity. Let's take a look at this photo. One is taken by OnePlus 5, and the other one by iPhone 7 Plus. Yeah. I understand that you have noticed the difference and the definition of our photo and how much clearer it is comparing to our competition. The other great feature that is possible only because we have dual camera in our smartphone is a portrait mode. Some time ago, we have conducted a research among our users, and we have found out that the photos they shoot and share always contain or primarily contain other people in them. We believe that photography is a way to capture one's life, and only photos containing people can convey moods and emotions. And this is why we came up with portrait mode. In a portrait mode, whole focus is on a person, and everything else that is unnecessary just fades away. The main 16-megapixel camera focuses on the major object, while the telephoto lens, together with software, focuses and handles background, creating the beautiful depth of field effect. We have also introduced deep learning algorithm that can help us to tell the precise difference between major object and a background, creating the blur much more natural. Another great aspect of portrait is the backlight compensation. As you might notice, photo taken by our phone comparing to the one taken by iPhone 7 Plus is better exposed and the model is well lit. We believe that our portrait mode is really great and can capture beautiful photos. And these are photos taken by our friends. We are fairly confident that with our smartphone, you can capture the most beautiful portrait shots. In fact, we are confident enough to compare ourselves with other leaders in industry of smartphones. Before launch, together with NDTV, we have performed portrait photo blind test. With over 57,000 participants, we got a 1/3 of total vote, and we came up on the first place. Because our sensor is tailor-made, we are able to have something different in the inside. You can think about focusing as about human eyes. If you cover one of them, it's way harder to detect depth and, in fact, focus. And it works exactly the same in optics of a smartphone. This is why, with dual camera preset, we're able to focus up to 30% faster than leading PDAF solutions on market. Also, together with our friends from Qualcomm, we have upgraded picture processing speed. Let's talk about aperture. Our new aperture is the biggest one we ever had. With focal of 1.7, we are able to capture better low-light shots, as well as snap faster, and we have improved image stabilization. Aperture works like a window, so the bigger your window is, the more light you're able to capture. And with this aperture, we are able to capture 34% more light than comparing to aperture with focal 2.0 that you might find on, for example, OnePlus 3T, and up to 60% more light than on other leading smartphones with aperture of focal 2.2. Bigger aperture means perfect night shots. Let's take a look at this example. As you might notice, our photo is way more sharp. Lights are way better comparing to iPhone 7 Plus, as well as there's little to no noise detectable. About a year ago, we have came up with a new project called Show on One Plus. Users from 140 countries shared their excellent work with us, and it helped us a lot creating great camera experience. This is why this year we are coming to more cities in India, and we are hoping to get a lot of photos reflecting beauty of this great nation. Let's take a look at the video of one of our users, Giacomo.
Designed by an artist called Hampus Olsen, who's our old friend since the OnePlus 2. And this beautiful design will offer you the world-class aesthetics. I'm quite sure about that. And when it comes to user experience, the visual interaction is one of the elements that impact the user the most. So to achieve the more natural viewing experience, we wanted to do something special on the screen. So some smartphone vendors, they simply change the screen color into the yellow, but this actually doesn't help to improve the overall experience of the viewing and reading experience. So to close this gap, our solution goes beyond the screen and screen color. Today, we bring you the reading mode. Thank you. It's the first ever global smartphone that changed the color temperature based on the surrounding light. So you can imagine the similar experience of the e-reader. So we embedded the ambient sensor at the front of the OnePlus 5. So therefore, the screen acts like a real paper. It adjusts the color temperature according to your environment in real time. And it's similar to how physical paper looks differently in different environments. This allows us to do a couple of real cool things. Your display will automatically adjust with the light around you for a more natural and comfortable viewing experience. Our reading mode can be toggled on and off manually. And, if you set your favorite reading app, open the app and find the payment page in the application. With the registered fingerprinter, just one simple long press home button will bring you to payment page directly within seconds. Besides these features, many small refinements were into the Oxygen OS. So just like our hardware, you might not immediately notice what we have done, but they are all added to the overall experience. Simply say, it is about how phone feels when you use it. I wanted to make our operating system be more lighter and customizable than stock Android OS. So I've been working for that more than 1.5 years. It's almost 2 years now. And we've got a lot of positive feedback from the beta program and forum and medias. So today, I really do want to appreciate your support and advice, because Oxygen OS is being built with you all the time. So Oxygen OS has the refined, clean, and powerful OS. And today we delivered the reading mode, and we added the meaningful features, and we refined the material design again. So OnePlus 5, dual camera, clear photos. Why we did this? Because we want to understand our users, and we want to think about what's the most important to their experience. So we always think about this when we developed the OnePlus 5. For the best camera experience, we added 60 megapixel plus 20 megapixel dual camera. And for the smoothest experience, we have up to 8 gigabyte RAM and up to 128 gigabyte UFS 2.1 storage. And we have the most powerful processor, Snapdragon 835. And this charge will change your charging habit. And finally, we have the Oxygen OS, which is refined version of the Android. So, which is to provide the best smartphone experience we've ever created for you. Everything we have done is not for just raising up the numbers to compete with others. We are not the ones who would decide whether we are succeeded, as you are. Because what we have done is all for our customers. So let me introduce our guest, Aaron, from Amazon India.
Thank you, Brian. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. So, India through Amazon.in. Before I hand it over back to OnePlus, just want to share a latest statistic. As of 2 p.m. today, on Amazon.in, the OnePlus 5 crossed 1 million Notify Me requests, which is a very big milestone for a flagship phone. So congratulations to the OnePlus team on the launch, and really looking forward to the future. Thank you. And with that, I'll welcome back Kyle.
Thanks, sir. Sure. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So, customer service. When we started OnePlus, our global customer service team consisted of 5 people. And based on continuous improvement, now we feel proud that we're able to offer quality customer service globally, no matter where you are when you join the OnePlus community. Now, when we started in India, some of you may have had this experience, but when we started, customer service in India consisted of a toll-free hotline and an email box. And now we're proud that today we have multiple offline touchpoints, over 50 in fact, across most states in India, via our exclusive service centers and partner channels. Now, the reason we developed our exclusive service centers was based on kind of going back and looking at the user experience. And one of the reasons that we looked at is we know there was probably some room to improve. And so about a year ago, our CEO, Pete, was here in India, and he kind of wanted to see what the experience was like for himself. And so he went out, in about an hour and a half in traffic, he finally got to a service center, and after not a great experience, a crowded location, I think that experience, and hearing from you guys, we realized in order to bring great customer service to our users in India, it wouldn't necessarily be easy. So over the last year, we've made very significant efforts to raise the bar for ourselves. And now we believe that just like with our flagship phones, we'll be setting the standard for excellence for service in India. So what I'd like to do now is show you a video to take you through our customer service offering in India.
At OnePlus, our customers have always been at the center of what we do. When you choose OnePlus, you choose an exceptional communication device with the best-in-class ownership experience. It's our commitment to deliver that with our promise of 5. OnePlus users enjoy a guaranteed 1-hour quick repair at any of our exclusive service centers. Our customers often follow busy schedules. For them, we've got a free pickup and drop service across 10 cities. We value honesty above everything else, and it's our promise to be completely transparent with you. OnePlus owners can check the cost of spare parts on our website. The OnePlus Care service app gives them quotes even before the service process begins. OnePlus exclusive service centers have been designed to offer a world-class experience. Located in high street areas and malls, you will be greeted by our friendly service managers and OnePlus engineers who have in-depth product knowledge. Our users pride themselves on being tech-savvy. They love the fact that they can fiddle around with their device without external intervention. And so we have multiple easy options to get in touch with us. We've worked hard to set benchmarks and worked even harder to surpass them. For nothing can be as valuable as your trust. The OnePlus community recognizes our efforts to deliver a seamless ownership experience, and they have rewarded us with their recommendations. For us, a OnePlus user is not just a customer, but an integral part of our family, and our commitment to deliver better service will never stop.
So another product we're proud of, where we believe we show the same attention to detail that we show on our phones, is the accessories that go with them. So for the OnePlus 5, we're proud to offer 5 new cases. And of course, for the purists out there, wouldn't forget sandstone. How many sandstone folks we've got here today? Me too. In addition, we have a new carbon bumper case that provides edge-to-edge protection for your OnePlus 5. So one other thing I noticed today was I'm looking out around here, and I think I see a decent number of backpacks. So here's something you guys may not have known. We first started making these basically we wanted to give to fans who came to our offline pop-ups and events. But based on the popularity, we wanted to make them available for everybody. So you guys here today are the first people to get your hands on our new and improved travel backpack. Which comes in 2 colors, space black and Mirandy gray. All right, so I've been up here talking probably more than you want to hear from me. So there's one question we haven't answered today.
We're not about to reveal price.
Oh,
it's time to reveal who wins the prize.
Oh, we leave it to professionals.
It's time for the 1 crore part. Now, I'm going to be really frank and honest. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you very much. I'm going to take this forward, unless you're going to play for this.
Please.
Are you sure you don't want to play for the 1 crore prize? All right. Now, time to reveal the real reason I'm here. This is not to host. This is not to be here to talk about the phone. It's for this. It's been on for a long time. 21 lakh people actually went ahead and completed those tasks. And today, The top 5 have been flown in, and I've been invited to take this forward. The final part from those 5, one person on this stage will get that 1 crore prize. But just before we do that, and as we prepare for this, I'm going to invite somebody else on stage, somebody that has really, really become a sensation recently, a person from the OnePlus star community. Everybody put your hands together for Veer Das. Veer.
Hello.
Welcome. Amazing. Great, great, great for you to be here with all of us coming to the spotlight.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored that Sushant wasn't available. And that Sanya was busy and, you know, that Bachchan Sir was traveling. I'm happy to be here. Yeah.
No, listen, don't downplay yourself. You're a great inspiration. In fact, I'm going to tell you a personal story of just how much of an inspiration you've become for people all around. So I'll tell you. So what happened is this friend of mine had a car accident, broke both his legs. So while he was in plaster, he was put onto a wheelchair, okay? And then the amazing Netflix special came out, okay? And we all put on the TV, and he's there on the wheelchair, and we suddenly see this guy with 2 broken legs stand up, start walking towards the TV, and shuts it off.
I knew it was coming, yeah.
No. Listen, I'm just
but
joking.
But your hospital TV has Netflix. This is a very expensive hospital. Thank you, Mukesh Ambani, for the wonderful hospital that you built.
We brought him home.
All right.
No, listen. That's just a joke. That's me trying to be a stand-up comedian. So Netflix, if you are seeing this, that was my audition for my special as a stand-up comedian. But listen, really, really great inspiration. So I have 1 or 2 quick questions for you because of everything that you've done recently. So the first one really is to do with this amazing US trip. You and me were talking off stage. How many shows in how many days?
We're doing a world tour. I'll be the first Indian comedian to do a world tour. So we're doing 26 countries. In the US, we did 43 shows in 36 days.
So that's more than 1 a day?
More than 1 a day, absolutely.
Okay. And how does it feel that it took a different country in a world tour for you to be getting the recognition that you've always deserved, even back here in India?
Well, I feel like, you know, I adopted a new strategy, which was to sleep with the audience before the show. And
is that the really promise for this audience?
Absolutely.
Too? Tonight, you know, there's a lot of them here.
Yes. Tonight you get my 1+5. And I hope you enjoy it. I'm in trouble. My check is gone. I know. All right, yeah.
Yeah, you should have taken it in advance for sure. Right. Okay. So a quick question, really. We're here to talk about the OnePlus. So you've now discovered and experienced the OnePlus. How has it made life easier for you?
It's made life much easier for me. You know, I primarily use the OnePlus for a specific purpose. You know, the tagline is never settle. And I feel like never settle applies to, you know, life or your career or even to your spouses. I don't feel like you should have to settle for one spouse. So that's what I use the phone for, is infidelity. It's a dual SIM phone. So I have 1 SIM card for both of my wives. One of them is international roaming for my London wife. And then for my Bombay wife, you know, I have another SIM card. But the nice thing is with OnePlus, when I want to merge both wives onto the same phone call, that happens as well. I was paid money to say this. I'm very sorry. I apologize. No, I'm kidding.
Are you going to be following the same principle then? So they call it 1+1, then 2, then 3. So it's going to be spouse 1, 2, 3. Then you'll miss out on 4 and then go straight to 5?
I'm bankrupt enough as it is, sir. But I have to say, listen, they took 3 years to make this phone. So give them a round of applause. Huh? Come on. You can clearly see the effort. You know, it's a wonderful phone.
So the other part that I really want to know, because you said something on screen which I was very intrigued by, and that is you compared the phone to a person from the movies.
Yes.
So now you've done that. Maybe it's changed. You've experienced the new phone. You've experienced the other phone for a longer period of time. Now compare this phone, the OnePlus 5, the specs you've seen, everything else. The OnePlus 3T is Amir Khan.
Yeah.
The OnePlus 5 with the far more superior specs. Amazing other stuff is?
Have you guys seen a movie called Delhi Belly? Do you remember the movie Delhi Belly? Yes? Yeah? So I feel like OnePlus is like the movie Delhi Belly because it's got this hardcore cult fan following that believe in this product and never let this product go. And I also feel like the thing they have in common is both my work with OnePlus and with Delhi Belly, I should have asked for more money. So I believe they have something in common there as well.
All right, so there we go.
No, but it's a good product with a cult fan following. So I think it's like the movie Delhi Belly. It's high quality.
Okay, Veer, thank you so much for joining us on stage. Best of luck for all your future endeavors. We're waiting for Netflix. Amazon is here, so Amazon Prime Video 1, Netflix 2.
Yes.
So listen, I mean, agent. Okay, so
All right.
it's part of the commissions. But thank you so much. Wonderful. You've really taken us to center stage for what we Indians were not known
Thank
for.
you so much.
Thank you,
I
Veer.
appreciate
Thank
it. That's
you.
very
Thanks a
kind.
lot.
Give
Thank
the
you.
phone a round of applause and OnePlus a round of applause as well, please, guys. Thank you so much. See you.
Okay, so that was Veer Das, in case you didn't notice. So now we're going to move on to the critical part of today. We're done with all the other things, other than, of course, one small thing, the price. But that also we will reveal very soon. But right now, let's move on to the 5 people who will now take this forward. And one of them will take home 1 crore rupees in the next few minutes. Can we have the 5 names? Soumya Mukherjee, Nilesh Punia, Praveen Pancheshwar, Alok Tiwari, and Shyam Krishnan. Come on and join me. Give them a bigger hand. Come on, 21 lakhs and 5 of them. Welcome. Welcome. Congratulations. Congratulations. Hi. So take positions according to photographs. Don't confuse us. So unless you've had plastic surgery, what? The names are wrong. So you are Soumya. So we are according to names then. You are Nilesh, Praveen, Alok, and Shyam. Is that correct? We're all good? Okay, so we'll play this really, really simply. There's no real complicated rules, but I'll take you through the rules. Just before that, I want 3 more people to join me, only from the fans, and hopefully each of you will win something very interesting. So I know it's going to be utter chaos out here, so let's try and do this by color, okay? Somebody that's wearing black but not a 1+5 t-shirt. Anybody in the fans? Black but not 1+5. Yes, the gentleman with 2 hands. Should we go with him? Are you okay with that? Okay. Come, run. Look, this is going to be a mental and physical show of strength. It's 1 crore. We're not just giving it away. Run. And stop. Here. Sorry, you'll get your time on stage. At the moment, it's just going to be here, okay? One more person that is now the second color that they're launching off, slate gray, but it should be something you're wearing that I can't see. Slate gray, but I should not be able to see it, so you know what I'm talking about. Who's wearing slate gray underwear? You're wearing slate gray underwear and you're saying that, right? It's something I cannot see. I will check eventually, but slate gray underwear. Okay, the gentleman wearing blue with a beard, come. The fact that he's doing this on a live stream to millions of people and I'm going to check it on stage, that's big. Okay. No, but I will eventually see it. Okay, come. It can be socks also. That's so disappointing, but you're right. All right, you're number 2. Okay, and let's go with, is there a single female fan in the fans for, is there? Can somebody raise their hand? All right, come. There is one. Actually, there is one. No, there are many actually. Okay, but the first one that got up. We will have to run, really run for it. Great. All right, let's give these 3 a big hand. You're going to help me with this. And I practically guarantee you that you'll get a prize unless something dramatically goes wrong, okay? So you're here, just face out here, okay? So now I said that the way we're going to do this is, it's a physical and mental challenge for all 5 of you, right? So the physical part I'll explain right now. We're going to find out from Bani, she doesn't have to demonstrate it unless she wants to, the absolute maximum total explosive number of push-ups that you can do at one time, because one of them has to beat you on stage right now. Okay, I will need a mic quickly. Okay, tell me.
I haven't done it in a while, but I used to like 35, 40 in a go.
So she said 350 to 400 in a go. Okay, so any one of you that can first attempt 350 push-ups. Okay, which one of you? Remember, if you fail, I'll send you home right now. But 350 push-ups, yeah, that's it. You go to the final immediately. Look, she said 350. I thought you'll say 35, 40. I don't know where the 350 mark came from. Okay, we're just joking here. We go with the rules. This is how we are going to play it. 3 questions will determine the 1 crore winner. This is how we will play it. I will ask question number 1. Each of you will move back 1 meter. Okay, each of you. Don't do it right now. Don't do it right now. I will do it. Once I have finished with that question, there will be 3 answers, A, B, and C. Once I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on 5, you will rush forward if you think you know the answer, and you will press the buzzer, okay? Lights will go off. What we are doing is, this is where you 3 will play your role, okay? You will tell me which light do you think went off first. If you and we're using slow motion photography to capture this, if you and the result comes out to be the exact one, you will win a prize. That's what we're doing, and it's a great prize, okay? Have you understood? Have you understood? Okay, so just take your, look back a little. Okay, remember, we'll just do it 1 question at a time. If you get it right, you will move immediately into the final. If you get it wrong after pressing the buzzer, you are immediately eliminated. But remember, if you don't try, you will also eventually get eliminated. So 2 questions, 2 people will make it to the final. Those 2 finalists will play against each other, and one of you will win 1 crore. Simple? Any questions? All of you also ready? Take 4 steps back. That's it. Somewhere, yeah, that's the mark. Correct. Stand behind the line. Behind that little sticker. Yes. Behind, behind. Okay. We're about to get started, everybody. This is the pin drop silence, the melodramatic movement, where in the next few minutes, we'll have a 1 crore winner. Okay, first round. Question number 1. I will read the whole question, so don't run towards the buzzer. If you press the buzzer before, you will get eliminated. Okay, closer to getting 1 crore. Question number 1. Yes, it's time to reveal it. Yes. So identify the year. You can also take a look at it right here. Identify the year when all these things happened. So everything that you see out there happened in this 1 year. Okay? So now I will count to 5. If you know the answer, rush to the buzzer. You guys have your eyes peeled and press the buzzer. First person to press the buzzer, I will immediately want an answer after I identify if you were first. At the count of 5, don't run before 5. Identify the year when all these things happened together. All these things happened at the same time. For instance, PK got released at that time and all others. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you're saying? Praveen. You're saying Praveen. You're saying Praveen. Okay, all 3 of them are saying Praveen. Let's find out from our slow motion cameras. I just need the result, that's it. Praveen has it. He's about to move to the finals if he can get this right. I'm going to come right up to you. No pressure. It's just 1 crore. You may win or lose. No pressure. All right. Can I get a mic? Okay, Praveen, what's the answer?
It's B 2014.
2014 is right! Praveen, congratulations. You moved to the final. Why don't you take a step back here? Okay, you've made it to the final. You don't need to do this, okay? All the other 4 are still in play, and all 3 of you are on your way to win the prize. Okay, let's see if we can get question. Praveen, you do not play this, okay? Unless you just want to make everybody feel bad, but otherwise, you're not playing it, okay? You just stand and wait for the 3rd question that will actually be the final one. Okay, 2014, correct answer. Everybody, I think, already knew that, so let's make this a little tougher. Let's see if you people were all concentrating when they were presenting. Let's move on. Question number 2. Remember, let me read it out. Let me count to 5 before you make that move. Go. What are the rear camera specs on the 1 plus 5? Don't do that. There's no idea that we actually reveal it all. Okay. What are the rear camera specs on the 1 plus 5? The 4 of you, are you ready? On the count of 5, once you hear the number, digit 5 is over. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, no. Just testing, just testing. Okay, now no more of this. Do not move before, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really want to know. Okay, Nilesh, Soumya. Okay, Nilesh has 1, Soumya has 2. At this present moment, let's find out from all the pictures that have been taken. Nilesh or Soumya? Could you guys have made it more exciting? So what do you think, Soumya? Is it you or Nilesh?
I don't know. Could be me.
It could be you, okay. And Nilesh, you think you've got it? All right, so who said Soumya here? The two of you. You two are still in contention. I'm going to ask you to sit. No, no. If you get the third one right, we'll still give it to you. Okay, it is correct. Soumya, I need an answer now. A, B, C.
It's definitely C.
It's definitely C, and he's definitely right. All right, we have got our the two contenders that will take the final forward. Nilesh, thank you so much for playing. Sorry that you came all the way, but it's been a great journey, and this is not just over. You will still get some stuff. Congratulations. Very well played. Thank you very much. Oh, you're here. All right, thank you so much for coming. Wonderful having you here. Thank you very much. I'll just ask you guys to come off stage. Yeah, that way is fine. All right, the two of you will join me now in the final. Why don't you just come forward at the place that you are? This is going to determine the absolute final. Okay, now I want to know, just so that people get a little familiar with you, okay? Yeah. So where are you from?
I'm from Bhubaneswar.
Okay, and hottest actor in the Indian movie industry? I didn't ask actress. I just want to know, it's not about inclinations, it's just about knowing who you think is a really hot man.
John Abraham.
John Abraham. Hottest TV show host?
You.
Okay, thank God. I was about to eliminate you here. Okay. The question, you are from?
From Mumbai.
Okay. Home crowd. All right. Okay, so now from you, I want to know, if you could take, you'll obviously be buying the One Plus 5 unless you win it, okay? Now, you know that the selfies on this are supposed to be really great.
Yes.
So if you could take a selfie with anybody here right now, anybody, but only within this crowd, okay? This crowd also, okay? Who would it be?
Vikas Agarwal.
Who? Vikas Sabarwal? Okay.
Okay.
So may I give this advice to everybody? This is great that he knows how to suck up to the right people, because, you know, he could have said Veer Das, Bani, me, but he knows where his bread is buttered, so he's gone with Vikas. So we'll do that, okay, right after, if you win. So are you ready? Yes. Should we do this? Yes. All right, now I think I've made the two of you extremely nervous, so I'm going to move this way. This is the question that will determine it. The rules remain the same for the three of you, for the two of you. The question for 1 crore rupees. Rules are the same. I will count to 5 before you will rush, okay? The final 1 crore question. Guess the price of the One Plus 5 in India. I want both combinations, the 664 and the 8128. Okay, I will give you guys a few more seconds, absorb, get it all deep in, because this is determining 1 crore or a 0. Praveen, are you ready? Soumya, are you ready? Okay, like I said, no pressure. It's just 1 crore rupees. You may make it in this lifetime or the next one, so no pressure. We're about to do this. Are you three ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I don't need photographic evidence, but just to make sure that you guys win your prizes. Soumya, Soumya, Soumya. But the point is, now let me tell you the rules as they are. If you get it right, you win. If you get it wrong, he gets a chance. And obviously, if you get it wrong, there is no third choice. You'll automatically make him win. Okay, so now here's the chance. The next words, the next one letter out of your mouth is either worth 1 crore or a zero. What is it? B. B, 32,999 and 37,999. Soumya, you win 1 crore rupees. Well done. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you. You'll have to go on stage. Thank you. Can I please have Kyle and... All right, so we now have a winner. Let me just find out from him how he's feeling. It is 1 crore. Now, what if I told you that there's another twist? I mean, it is 1 crore, so I'll tell you what we've done.
Yeah.
It is only you in contention, but now we're bringing in greed, okay? So do you want a OnePlus Plus 5 phone right now, or should we put this into a bank deposit and you get it 1 crore when you're 45 years old? Choose one. How old are you right now?
I'm 35.
Okay. 10 years?
I want
Or a
it right,
OnePlus 5 phone right now, from my pocket to yours.
I want it right now.
The phone? Again, he knows the right answers. Okay. He's won. May I please have the global CEO, Pete Lau, and Kyle to please join us on stage. You win right now. Kyle, Pete, you have a winner. The big winner is here. That's Pete Lau, the global CEO. And
Congratulations.
And just check the number of zeros. Go in, please. Go. My only advice to you, Soumya, is that's not the check you'll give to your bank. Okay, they will give you another one for sure, okay? All right, so I'd like Kyle to please join them for a quick photo op. I'm sure you can just stand at the back. You don't really have to do too much, right? So can we please have you right at the back? Okay, one more photo op. If you can, all the photographers and everybody else wants this. Let's do this right now. So congratulations, 1 crore rupees. Congratulations to the team of OnePlus for a very successful launch. And Kyle, I think you have the most important announcement that they all want to hear. Let's go with that.
Okay, we're to the end. So for those of you out there who want to get your hands on the OnePlus 5, 2 important pieces of information. Open sale June 27th. And for all of you out there who can't wait till then, early access sale today, starting at 4:30 on Amazon, running till midnight. Also, you can come to one of our pop-ups to get your hands on the OnePlus 5. So please join us in Delhi, Chennai, Hyderabad, and Bangalore. And last but not least, don't forget, never settle.
So Pete, before you leave, congratulations again. I have a quick question for you. The whole tagline for today's event was focus on what matters. What is your focus on?
Product and the community. Yeah, is always our focus.
Okay, so product and community, really the two things that actually got merged here today. Product on stage, community here with all of us. May I please invite some of the strategic partners for the event today: Qualcomm, Sanjay, Larry, Judy, Amazon India, Arun.